Sounds good.
Hi, my name's Carl Banger. This is my 1960 Ford Starliner.
Okay.
It's made by Ford back in the 1960s. They made it for 2 years, 60 and 61. It's got a 352 cubic inch engine, two-barrel carburetor. Doesn't have the right white walls like they had back in the 60s, but I'm going to get her.
Cool.
I purchased from the original owner. She's still alive. She's 80 years old, and I still take her to breakfast in it once in a while.
Very nice. Nice. You want to pop the hood?
Cruise around, sure.
Yeah. Very nice. So this is, everything is original. The paint's original.
No, I repainted it, stripped it down.
Okay. Oh,
That's
wow.
the original color of the valve covers, original C-Clear bag. There was all cobwebs in here when I bought it.
Wow, so these engines came with this blue right here.
Correct.
Wow.
Ford blue. Later years in the 60s, they turned to darker blue.
Okay. Nice.
So,
Okay. So any engine modifications with it, or just everything?
none whatsoever. Just rebuilt the transmission. That's it. Everything else is bone stock.
Okay.
So
Nice. Very nice.
it was built in Pico Rivera at the Pico plant, 1959.
Okay. Nice, nice. Yeah, these rivets right here.
Well, the Starliner, this is the first fastback, and then these are the stars they put on it, Starliner.
Okay.
And back in the 60s was a space race going to the moon.
Yeah.
President Kennedy became president.
Mm-hmm.
You notice on the other side I have vote for President Kennedy.
Yep.
And they made everything with that jet fins on the back. Mid 50s, they were kind of high up, straight up and down. In the 60s, late 50s, they put the fins in the back, kind of like what I've got here.
Wow.
This is the only year with half moon headlights. Ford always had round tail lights.
Mm-hmm.
For 60, they made half moon tail lights.
Wow.
This wasn't a big seller.
Really?
In the 1960s, no, because it was too radical for them.
Huh. That's interesting. I would think that this, I mean, the cars always look like this, right? They always had these wild fins and things like that back then, or was that the 50s?
Yeah, the 50s had them, 57 Chevy, 58 Chevy, a little subtle of a fin, but then when you started getting to the, 58s and 59s, they were big fins, cat eyes. And Ford, from what I've read, went in and found out what Chevy was doing in 1960, so they wanted to do this.
Okay.
Because their fins are like that, so they made these like that. But the next year had a round tail light for 61 and a tiny little fin,
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much the end of the fins for Ford.
Cool. Very nice. Yep. That is nice.
These are original door panels.
Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, so these are very, very, very comfortable.
Padded dash for safety back in the 60s.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, padded was an option. They all came with a metal dash, but if you got the Starliner or you ordered a dashboard with a padded dash, then you would have the padded dash in it. And I had this dashboard made. The other one was all cracked and brittle.
Nice.
So that's the original material. The lady put the original material back in it.
Oh, and look at the
seats. Headliner is an aftermarket, but that's what it was, a black polka dot.
Wow.
Black and white polka dot.
Look at that light. Oh man. Beautiful.
And the view out of the back window, you got great vision, not like today's cars.
Oh. Yeah, no, this is like a bubble. Yeah, I can't see anything outside. Back of my car, always have to use the backup camera.
Open the trunk, it's open.
Oh wow.
Completed plaid.
No.
the plaid mat there. Spare tire was there. Your jack and everything was right there. Put your luggage in it. You're off to the races.
Wow.
The backup lights were an option back then. Not all cars came with them.
Okay. Yeah. This trunk is probably... Yeah, you could
fit probably 3 bodies.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Maybe 4 or 5. You can get them all folded right. This is a huge trunk. They don't. Yeah, they definitely do not make cars like this anymore. That's for sure. And this is that's a spare. Same.
Spare,
all the same.
Cap on it.
Okay. Yep. Got a spare tire in there, and you still got room for 4 bodies.
Exactly.
Yep.
9 miles to the gallon. Can't get too far. There's a 20-gallon tank on it.
Oh, 20 gallon. That's pretty large, isn't it?
That's a good-sized tank.
Yeah. Very nice.
Probably have to fill it up twice if you're going to Vegas.
Wow.
And this here is how you put the key in.
Oh, okay.
Slide this over. You put your key in, and then you open the trunk and just put that back and it closes.
Okay. There you go. Got secret features in here too.
Secret features.
007, James Bond.
That's right. And the machine guns come out of the hood.
Very nice, very nice. Well, yeah, thanks for showing me it around. This thing is, it's a beast.
These windows go down too. Give you that open air feel when they drop, you know.
Nice. Oh, wow, yeah, so this is totally...
There's no B-pillar in the car.
Yep.
A B-pillar, and a C-pillar.
Wow. Yep, so there you go. That is something there. Yep, I definitely haven't seen that before, but full thing. Very nice. You mind starting it up? Ooh. Sounds good. That's a 352. I have a 345, so this is larger than my car. It's a V8. Yep. So this was, how many horsepower is this? 300. That's a lot back then. That is huge back then. Yeah. Well, so anything else we should know about the car?
It did come with a C-clear for the window washers.
Okay.
You can clean the window with a spray. The C-clear bag fills with water.
Oh, okay, right here.
Spray in there, but it's not hooked up.
Okay, so this was, wait, so this car, yeah.
Windshield washer reservoir. That was a reservoir. Then it had an item down there, which they took off. I still have, which was a wheel with a pump on it. You would pull it, and this hose right here hooked to it, which is a vacuum hose. If you pull it, it'll suck, and then the wheel hits the top of the fan belt, and supposedly it'll work, but I haven't hooked it up to see. I put an electric one on if I did it, but
Wow.
the technology wasn't there.
There you go.
So do you edit this thing, or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Before you put it on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm gonna edit it. I'm probably just gonna make one video just about this car, actually. Since you gave me such a detailed thing about it, it's probably just gonna be one video. To tell you the truth.
I've got my deal here. You can look at it. It's got all the information.
Okay. There you go. And it's nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Back in the 60s, they made, in 59, I think they made 900,000 large Fords that sold. In 1960, they only sold like 400 something thousand. So People didn't really like it. That's why you don't see them at the car shows that much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's beautiful. And
I
yeah,
don't know if you've heard of Edsel, the car Edsel. They made a 58, 59, and 60 Edsel.
No, I've heard of that.
Yeah, that was a big failure for Ford. They lost like $250 million. In 1960, the last Edsels they made were this car, but they called it an Edsel. They changed the hood, they changed the tail lights, and so it's a little different, but the underpinnings and the doors and the windows all fit.
Okay.
When I bought the windshield, it said 60 Ford and 60 Edsel, and I was going like, 60 Edsel? I didn't even know they had a 60 Edsel. They did.
Okay.
The convertibles are worth about $100,000. They made about 73 of them.
Huh.
But they have like a lemon sucking grill in the front. It wasn't that. They were just trying to just make the last of them and get rid of them.
Yeah.
So,
Huh.
I wish I owned one.
Very nice.